We'll start with the game at the weekend. What's your thoughts? What are you looking to get out of the Sweden friendly?
So we had two friendlies coming up to these two qualifiers, and just want to get the players up a little bit in intensity and play against good teams like Sweden. Really, we need to focus on having a really good defense, and I think that's important, especially when we see also that we maybe haven't been able to have a clean sheet in these games. So I think it will be a very, very tough opponent. They didn't become bronze medalists by just luck. They are probably, well, they probably go for the gold medal here in the Olympic. They have such a good team as well. So I think in terms of the four best teams in the world now, that's USA, Germany, Sweden and France. So it will be a very good game, I think, but very tough.
What about their style of play do you feel is the challenge that you want your players to face this?
Yeah, I think it will go very fast. It's a physical team. They're very strong. They can run forever, but they also have some very fast players, and they start to play the game very fast as well. So I think we have to watch out in many areas.
From the Poland game, what was the positives that you took just looking back on that game leading up?
Yeah, if you look at the Poland, it was a totally different game and not a strong opponent, and where we actually could focus a lot on our attacking game. And I think we have some great young players coming on, and it's a good mix in the team now, and we need to play games together on a high intensity level to actually get the teamwork working. So, and that's why you need to meet and need to play these games together. It's not just camps that is enough. And against Poland, I think we showed that we did some great attacking.
And just for the women's season having changed, how does that affect your campaign now? What influence has that had in terms of when the players are now playing their competitive football at club level?
Yeah, that's a huge difference, and that's why also England changed, and Hope wanted to change the season, because now we have qualifiers in June, late June, so now we play games all the way up to, and that makes a difference, of course.
You've got a few players now playing abroad. How does that influence the rest of the squad and the ambitions of the girls in the squad as well?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic, because it really it's a little bit, it makes the dream come true, isn't it? So if someone else can do it, I can do it. So girls playing football in Scotland, women playing football in Scotland can actually have a dream to become a professional player, because they see that even their teammates become professional players. So I think that's the positive side of it.
You were out seeing Hayley playing in Finland. How's that experience working out for her?
Yeah, I think she was. You need to be a little bit brave as a person to go abroad on your own, but as she said, after the first couple of weeks was probably a little bit, yeah, she was thinking, but now she loves it. She really loves it. She thinks it's fabulous.
And certainly in this country we have a lot of certainly the male players will go down south and play if they're going out of Scotland, but we don't have many that will go and play in other countries. What is it about this group of girls you think that they're confident enough, and what kind of life skills are they gaining from these experiences on top of the football?
Yeah, I think first of all, I think that these players, yeah, you need to have someone that goes before you, so it's in your mindset, and maybe it hasn't been in some of the other players' mindset that they can do it, but we have had players before going down to Arsenal, of course, with Julie Fleeting, and Julie being professional. So, but I do think that when women's football grow, they can see in other countries. There's so many players now that can have earn a living actually on playing women's football, which was never the case before. So, I think that's just. Yeah, when they see others getting that opportunity, I see it's just a change of mindset in the players. But I mean, we have the National Academy, in Stirling, because we think it's important that the players get education. But when they get that degree or something, then I think it's fantastic if they can do like Kim Ramsey now. She has a degree, she has the exam this week, and then on Sunday she goes to Iceland and play. And if that's going to be 1 year or 2 years, but she has the degree, she can come back and she can work. But she has a couple of years where she just can play football. And I think you grow as a person, moving abroad, taking care of yourself. I think that's... As a person, it's what can you say? Yeah, you can say it's good opportunities, but it's life learning experience that they get. Yeah.
And just looking back to the game to finish, we've got a number of players reaching quite high milestones, and how influential are these girls on the rest of the squad? Yes,
of course that's important, because when we went into this campaign, compared to the last campaign, we actually decreased the first game we played against Israel in November. We had 2 years lower age group, so from 26 average age to 24, and I think it was like 70 caps or something less in average so it was a huge difference. And I think that counts, because experience, you've been there before, you know that you can do it, you feel quite safe, and you have also, with experience, you get leveled, you get consistency in your performance. But maybe young players are more like they can be the best in the world, and then they have a little bit of a dip, and then they have a problem with the consistency. But that's being young, and that's allowed when you're young. And that's why it's so important now that more and more players get more and more experience all the time, because they need to help the young players to get into the squad. So a good mix is the best thing.
And we're taking the game to Starks Parks, and we've got the female, the women's coordinators now out in the region. So are you hoping that this is going to drum up an interest in the game and you'll get a good support along?
Yeah, I think they're doing a fantastic job. So, and this tweet that Sam had sent out, that come and beat the record 2000 at Starks Park Saturday. So it's been retweeted 1.5 million times or something. So it's fantastic. They do a great job. And the players are going out on Thursday to the school in Kirkcaldy just to thank them because they had a competition about the national anthem and things like that. So I think it's great.